Hey y'all, welcome back to another video today, or you know what I'm trying to say. Today we will be going over every single player that the Saints either cut or trade. Hold on, let me refresh this page. Yeah, some were good, some were bad. Let's start with the most clear one. The New Orleans Saints have traded kicker Will Lutz to the Denver Broncos for a 2024 7th round pick. It sucks to see him go. He had a good 7 years with this team. I just feel like Blake Grupe, I guess Blake Grupe impressed the Saints enough. He impressed me. Don't get me wrong. He definitely impressed me. I feel like we should have kept both of them if we found a way to, but I guess not. Man, it's so hot outside. So, yeah. Let's go over his career. Will Lutz. His career field goal percentage is 84.6. He is 165 of 195 when it comes to field goals. So he only missed 30 out of 195 attempts. He's 3 for 3 from the 1 to the 19-yard line. He's 42 of 43 from the 20 to 29. He is 47 of 52 from 30 to 39. He is 17 of 29 from 50 plus. So he really struggled from the 40 to 49 range, but he was so efficient. Alright. His average was a 37. Okay. His longest career field goal so far was a 60. As we all know, he hit that last year versus Minnesota. It could have been 61, but we all know how that went. He was 286 of 293 on extra points. And he has scored 781 points. Will Lutz, gotta give you a hand. You're back with Sean Payton, who gave you a chance in the first place. Have a good career, man. Can't wait to see you in the black and gold soon. Well, that's not true. If you ever come to black and gold, I hope you do. But when we play the Broncos, if you're still in the Broncos, can't wait to see you. Alright, now let's get to the cuts. Kawaan Baker. Alright. Hold up. Hold up. Let me pull up the game. Hold up. Alright. Here we go. Kawaan Baker. Let's see your stats from the preseason. Kawaan Baker. So versus the Chiefs, you had 2 receptions for 30 yards, 15 average, 0 touchdowns. Okay, versus the Chargers. You did not play versus the Chargers. Did you play versus the Texans? I think you did this game. Versus the Texans. Oh, this is the Texans. Saints. Alright. Versus the Texans, he had 2 receptions, 17 yards, 8.5 average, 0 touchdowns. It's not surprising he got cut. No, last season he was on the practice squad like 8 different times. He wasn't even on the Saints last year. Well, he was when they went to the Packers and then came back here. But Kawaan Baker, you know, you were a 7th round pick a couple years ago. I honestly did not expect you to make the team. I think you might be on our practice squad, if anything. But Kawaan Baker, you know, he didn't really have a great preseason, but it's whatever. Alright. Ellis Merriweather. Kinda. Hold up. I think he might be on our practice squad, but Ellis Merriweather. Other than that first game, didn't really do much. You know, let's see. So, Ellis Merriweather versus the Chiefs had 9 carries for 26 yards, 2.9 average, 0 touchdowns. And then receiving, he had 2 receptions, 17 yards, 8.5 average, and a touchdown. Versus the Chargers, didn't really play well. We had 5 carries for 15 yards, 3 yards a carry, 0 touchdowns. And receiving, he had 4 receptions for 26 yards, 6.5 average, 0 touchdowns. Then versus the Texans, he had 8 carries for 32 yards, 4 yards carry, 0 touchdowns. And he had 2 receptions for 5 yards, 2.5 yards a catch, 0 touchdowns. It sucks. I think he will at least make the practice squad. It sucks to see him go, especially after that first game. He's the reason that we even won the game. I know it's just preseason, but it was still freaking cool. You know, Ellis Merriweather, he played great. He's going to get another chance. He's not going to be a starting running back. He might be a second or third option on some nights. Alright. Next, Smoke Monday got cut. Smoke Monday, it sucks. I loved you, but Smoke Monday, yeah, I mean, Smoke Monday versus the Chiefs. Let's see how he did. I don't think he really did really good. Smoke Monday had 2 tackles, and that was it, versus the Chiefs. Against the Chargers, Smoke Monday, he played better. He had 3 tackles there. And then versus the Texans, let's see, Smoke Monday only had a tackle. Yeah, it sucks. He should have played last season, but he didn't. Sucks there. Man, he had potential. He had so much potential, but his tackling just, or no, I wouldn't say his tackling, but he made some tackles, but he wasn't effective. I think that's really what ruined him. Alright, next, Alex Philstrom. He got cut. And I can't pull up his stats or anything. But all I know is that he didn't really do much. You know, I don't know why you can't see offensive line stats. So he's on here. Bradley Roby. Thank God he got cut, bro. I was sick of him, bro. He kept pissing me off. Thank God he's off this damn team. Bradley Roby has played a total of, let's see, yeah, has played a total of 9 seasons in the NFL. Broncos, Texans, Saints. Let's look at his stats for the Saints. For the Saints, he played in 27 games, and the only reason that we acquired Bradley Roby is because of a trade with the Texans. All right, we did trade with the Texans back in back in 2021 before Week 1. He did not play Week 1 because he was suspended, but we traded a late round pick to get Bradley Roby on this team, and I wish we could redo that damn trade. Cause with the Saints, right, he played 27 games, started 11, had 1 interception. He played 27 games and have 1 interception. There's something wrong with you. I know Sauce Gardner didn't have so many interceptions, and yet he's still good. That's because he's locked down. Bradley Roby was locked down maybe in Denver, but not here. And he had 2 yards on the interception, right? All right. He had 2 passes defended. Wait, no. No, as long as the interception was a 2-yard gain. He had 10 passes defended, cool and all. He had 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumble recoveries. He had 0 touchdowns. Well, he had 2 fumble recoveries. Then what does this mean? I don't know. All I know is that he had 2 fumble recoveries for 6 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 sack, 59 combined tackles, 48 solo tackles, 11 tackles for loss. He had 3 QB hits. You were terrible, Bradley Roby. I'm not even go to the preseason games, man. I remember when you allowed that touchdown. I still have not forgot. Alright, next. Alright, hold on. That's what let's start. Next one, we got Adrian Fry. This man was terrible too. What on earth is going on out there? Sorry if you hear noise. I don't know what that is. Adrian Fry was fried. Okay? Adrian Fry through these games versus the Chiefs. Let's see. Terrible. Adrian Fry didn't even play versus the Chiefs. That's how bad you is, bro. And then versus the Chargers, he had 2 tackles and one assist. That's terrible. Then versus the Texans, he kept getting burnt like a crisp, bro. He kept getting burnt to a crisp with only his measly 2 tackles. Adrian Fry, you suck. And Jonathan Abram. We signed you, and you did nothing. We signed you, and you did nothing. Dude, what's your name? Jonathan Abram. Let's see. He had 1 tackle against the Chiefs. He had 1 tackle and 2 assists against the Chargers. And then he had 2 tackles against the Texans. Yeah, you sucked. Alright, now Chuck Filaga, I'm not going to even address him because I don't even know who he is. So, congratulations on getting cut. Alright, Mark Evans. Isn't this dude a rookie? I'm not sure. But like I said, yeah, he's an undrafted rookie. So yeah, I wish we could have gave you a shot. Honestly, he didn't really play that bad, but apparently do his eyes. Jack Heflin. I know we signed him this past offseason. Jack Heflin, yeah, he didn't really do much. Let's see, Jack Heflin, where's your stats at, buddy? Versus the Chiefs. Did he even play versus the Chiefs? Or am I just blind? Yeah, Jack Heflin did not play for the Chiefs, or against the Chiefs. Versus the Chargers. Dude, where are all these guys at, bro? Alright, versus the Chargers, he only had 1 assist. Damn. And then versus the Texans, let's see. Jack Heflin, where is your bum ass? Alright, Jack Heflin had 1 tackle and 1 assist. You were terrible. You deserve to get cut. You are a terrible NFL player. Alright, then Jesse James. I don't believe you really played this preseason, but let me see. Yeah, you didn't play versus the Chiefs. See, Chargers. Didn't play against the Chargers. And then Texans. Didn't play versus Texans. Yeah, it was no surprise that you got cut. It was not really a surprise. You were a great tight end in Pittsburgh, but this is not Pittsburgh. And then Nick Anderson. Saints front office. I have one question. Why did you release him? Why did you release Nick Anderson? Alright, he had 1 assist versus the Chiefs, right? Alright. And then he had no stats versus the Chargers. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Then he had 2 tackles and 2 assists versus the Chargers. Alright. I understand why. I don't know why. I got him and somebody else mixed up. Yeah, so that sucks. But here's what pisses me off. Saints front office. I have something to ask. Why did y'all cut Nico Lelos versus the Chiefs? Alright, he didn't really do much. I understand that. But against the Chargers, he was our best overall player on defense. He had 4 tackles, 1 assist, and 3 sacks back to back to back. And then, versus the Texans, what's his name? Nicholas. Alright, versus the Texans, right? He had 1 tackle, 1 assist, and a sack. Why did we release him? We could have released anybody else, and yet you release him. He was our preseason MVP, and you release him. And here's another one that pisses me off. Jalen Smith is out the door. Why? Jalen Smith versus the Chiefs. Did he even play this game? Alright, I don't think he played versus the Chiefs. I don't think. Alright, he didn't play. But then versus the Chargers, he was one of our best tacklers. He had 1 tackle for 2 assists. He made the first tackle of the game, so he shows energy. And then against the Texans, he was our best defender with 4 tackles and 1 assist. Why? And I mean, why is he off this team? Then Ty Summers. Ty Summers, you know, he played last season with us after I think got cut by the Jaguars and signed with us. He played in 3 games. Yeah, that's not really going to help you out here. Alright, next. Lewis Kidd. Yeah. You didn't really have the best career with us, buddy. You were not good. I'm not even going to lie to you. You were not good. Jerron Cage. Jerron Cage. Alright, I don't think he played versus the Chiefs. But against the Chargers, versus the Chargers, he had 1 tackle. Alright, then against the Texans, he had 1 tackle, 1 assist. Alright, yeah, I'm not really surprised you got cut, but yeah. Troy Pride. Troy Pride. Yeah, Troy Pride. Let's see how he did versus the Chiefs. He didn't play bad versus the Chiefs. He had 2 tackles and 1 assist. Then against the Chargers, he had 2 tackles. Then against the Texans, oh yeah, he had 2 assists. Why did we cut him? He was playing great, man. Then Prince Email. Or Emily, or however you say his name. Prince Emily. Yeah. Let's see, versus the Chiefs. Wait, what position is he? Alright, so he is on the defense, so I can't check his stats. Prince Emily. Alright, Prince Emily did not play versus the Chiefs. Prince Emily. He had 1 assist with the versus the Chargers, and then he had 1 tackle and 1 assist versus the Texans. Yeah, he didn't really play good. Then Jake Bargas got cut. All right, Jake Bargas. Versus the Chiefs, he had 1 reception for 2 yards, 2 yards a catch. Versus the Chargers, let's see. Versus the Chargers, he didn't play. Then versus the Texans, he didn't play. Yeah, I mean, we weren't even playing the guy the last 2 games, so I'm not surprised. Storm Norton, he didn't really play good on the offensive line, so not surprised. Alright, last player pisses me off that we cut. The New Orleans Saints have released Shaquan Davis. Why? He better at least make the practice squad. He better fill in that. He better be like Rashid Shaheed, where he came off the practice squad and played great. Versus the Chiefs, right? Shaquan Davis had 2 receptions for 20 yards, 10 yards to catch, and 0 touchdowns. He was good when he got the ball. And then against the Chargers, he had 3 receptions for 63 yards, 21 yards to catch, and 0 touchdowns. That's cool. And then versus the Texans, he had 1 carry for -5 yards, -5 yards carry, 0 touchdowns. Then the receiving game, he had 2 receptions, 18 yards, 9 yards to catch, 0 touchdowns. That man was catching so many great passes. But it sucks to see him go. If he is not on this team, then hopefully find somewhere else to play or come back to this team as like a practice squad member. But that's all I got for y'all today. Alright. I know this is a long video, but I just had to come here and break down all of our decisions as a front office. But yeah. I'm gonna leave y'all now.